I like Tynker because you can do whatever you want. You can make a video game, you can make a video, you could do pretty much a ton of variety of things. It's really fun.
I like making games and funny stuff.
I built a birthday card for my friends.
I built dancing videos where people dance.
I've made a lot of sports scenes, as in like a pitching and batting or throwing a football. I really like making things like that, or also really funny scenes with my friends.
Tynker is a lot faster and simpler. In Tynker, it takes me about 30 minutes to build a good game, and for that coding camp, it took about 3 days.
Because with Tynker, like unlike some other coding, you don't have to memorize lines of code, difficult code. It's just simple blocks and stuff that you can kind of put together.
Just click, drag, put it together.
Yeah, with Tynker, I kind of looked at all the blocks I could use and I figured out which one I needed. It was pretty easy.
But it has the blocks already for you, so all you have to do is drag them into place, and if you ever need help, there's a little monster at the top who will give you help.
Tynker made it easy to do because they helped me if I had a question. There's a search bar where I can just write it in and it'll give me the answer.
In Tynker, I really like how we have a lot of different kinds of characters we can make. We can draw our own characters, we can take them from the media library. And then there's this really cool build a character function that I really like because it comes with a bunch of costumes already, and you can make the characters do fun things. My favorite function about those is when making the characters do Gangnam Style.
I always try and build new things so that I can show my friends and that they can laugh and have fun with it.
Because it's fun and it lets you be creative, and it also shows you how to be creative.
Because you get to use your imagination to create something awesome, and it's like drawing and painting and writing mixed together into one big thing.
The first thing I learned with Tynker was how to make a certain animal make a certain sound. So I made a dog bark or a cat meow, really simple things like that.
The first thing I learned was to place characters and change the stage.
I first learned how to use sounds, and I learned how to place actors and how to make them giggle or something like that.
And there was this thing that told me, next you're gonna do this. And if I couldn't figure it out, there was a do this for me button and a show me button.
We all play, video games. And sometimes people think they're really hard or they're too easy, but with Tynker you can make them harder or you can make them easier depending on what you think. It makes me feel accomplished when I'm done, that I've done something cool, and it's really fun doing it too.
You get to make your own games instead of just using what other people have for you. You get to create and use your imagination.
It's a really fun way to learn. You have to actually think, but it's fun thinking.
You can make things like a dog walk or jump or something really fun like that. So it's your own personal video that you make, and it's really fun.
Well, if you build games, you can make the games that you're building better than the games you play.
It's interesting, and it's also will be very useful later on in life. Even though it might not be the exact same language, it's just the ideas of how different functions work together. It will be very useful later on in life. Tynker seems like a game, so it would be very interesting to them, and they'll learn a lot.
Because they can learn how to code while having fun, and you need to know how to code because a lot of things include coding.
you can create things and create them, put them onto the web. I mean, how else do you think YouTube got invented or Facebook, right?
Would you recommend Tynker to your friends outside of school?
Definitely.
I would tell them you can put things that you want to say by animation, and it's fun and it's not that hard.
I tell other kids, like, play Tynker, play Tynker. It's like the best game in the world. Like, it's awesome.